Hello everybody. It is a great pleasure for me to launch ADB's 2019 Partnership Report. I am sure that many of you will agree with me that the 2019 feels like a very long time ago. We are right now in the middle of the global COVID-19 pandemic. People, businesses, and governments everywhere are struggling to cope. We in ADB are doing all we can to help. What has become very clear is that no one can tackle the COVID-19 crisis alone. We all need to work together. The COVID-19 crisis has not reduced the need for partnerships. On the contrary, it has greatly increased the need for partnerships. To put it in simple terms, the COVID-19 crisis has proved that we are stronger together. Even in normal times, strong partnerships are vital for ADB. Bringing along partners enables ADB to provide better solutions and to mobilize more resources to address the complex challenges that our developing member countries face. This is why I am so pleased that the 2019 Partnership Report confirms that ADB's partnerships are strong. For our sovereign operations, the report shows that 1 in 3 of ADB's projects in 2019 were done in collaboration with other partners. In total, co-financing for our sovereign operations reached $4.9 billion in 2019. Of this, $4.5 billion were loans that our partners provided alongside ADB's own loans. In addition, ADB mobilized $372 million in grant co-financing last year, which allowed technical assistance or other components to be added to our sovereign projects for the benefit of ADB's developing member countries. Co-financing for our private sector operations was also very strong in 2019. The 2019 Partner Report shows that our private sector operations, which was about $3 billion, successfully mobilized about $7 billion co-financing in 2019, including both long and short-term financing, such as trade finance. For every dollar of ADB private sector long-term investments, an additional $1.50 in long-term financing from partners was mobilized. I look forward to working closely with our partners in the future. Strong partnerships are needed both to overcome the COVID-19 crisis and to help our developing members achieve a green, resilient, and inclusive recovery. I hope you will enjoy reading the 2019 Partnership Report. Thank you.
In 2019, our financing partners committed $11.86 billion to projects designed to bring progress to the Asia and Pacific region. Together, we co-finance 167 development initiatives across 26 countries in various fields, such as transport, energy, and public sector management. Each of our partnerships focused on one or more of our 7 priorities and supported our aim to achieve a prosperous, inclusive, resilient, and sustainable Asia and Pacific region by 2030. Our partnerships delivered outcomes that would not have been possible without shared resources and collaboration. In Tajikistan, for instance, the rehabilitation of a road to Uzbekistan has led to greater economic activity and increased cross-border trade and tourism. In Sri Lanka, financial institutions were provided with incentives to give women-led and women-owned businesses access to capital, which has boosted women's economic participation. In Vietnam, over 142,000 poor households from unconnected rural communes finally have access to electricity. Some ongoing projects have already yielded gains, such as secure food systems in Bangladesh, safe and modern transport systems in Kiribati, basic water and urban services in Indonesia and India, and reduced violence against women and children in Mongolia. 2019 also bore witness to new collaborations. The new development bank is co-financing its first project with us, a modern metro railway system in Mumbai that will provide safe and comfortable transport to 7.5 million railway commuters daily. With Pacific Broadband Satellites International Limited, we launched the Pacific One satellite into orbit in December 2019 to bring low-cost broadband internet connectivity to rural and fringe communities. Building strong partnerships is at the core of our Strategy 2030. We engage with over 45 different partners from all over the world and hope to connect with more. New priorities are emerging as the COVID-19 global pandemic unfolds. We are constantly improving our efforts to make our partnerships more dynamic, responsive, and resilient to help economies in Asia and the Pacific already battered by the virus to get back on their feet.
Liftoff.
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
Stationary transfer of orbit. Stage 1 is now in full power.